Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Here at Crooked House Gaming, we like to explore the gameplay of simulation games, usually through a series of Let's Plays. In this episode, we will continue to explore the gameplay of Democracy 4. Democracy 4 is a political sim that lets you choose the role of a world leader and govern a country. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any future episodes. Democracy 4 is by Positech Games. This game is in early access, so the game is not yet complete, and the gameplay may have bugs. I'll put links to Democracy 4 in the description box below, but let's dive into our game. I ended at the end of our fourth term, so we're going to start by clicking the button and begin our second year. Here we are in second year as president. The GDP has leveled out. It had dropped a bit at the end of our last year. We lost a major donor. They don't see us as a strong leader. It looks like we have not been keeping an eye on the opinions of our major financial backers. One of our wealthy donors has just cut their support for our party. This may have effect on our ability to campaign effectively unless we can find a replacement donor and keep them. I don't know how to get replacement donors. This person is got the sympathy for poor and capitalists. He's generosity 76%. He's 63% happy. Yeah, this guy here, Peter Diaz, his parents and the religious. He's 66 generous and he's only 44% happy. We are seen as a strong leader by 50%. Trustworthy only by 5%, and we are not seen as compassionate. We are middle of the road with our support. So let's take a look at what our quarterly report stands for. The Evangelical Alliance is expressing dismay with our policies. Yeah, there's still about a 2. It hasn't changed much. Great news, the global economy is doing well and it's having a positive effect on our GDP. Our budget. Our government is currently running on a budget deficit of $119.67 billion. We should take steps to reduce this. Our cabinet loyalty of our ministers can be described as loyal. Their effectiveness is generally considered as passable. We might have to shake that up a bit. People are indifferent to your government. We estimate getting 60% of the vote this election. Well, it's up 2%. And there's an urgent policy question that requires our immediate attention. Transgender Military Ban. We now have our first openly transgender serving military personnel. Sadly, these soldiers have become the center of bitter cultural war between campaigning groups asking you to endorse or ban trans people from serving in the armed forces. Ban transgender soldiers. If there are any concerns at any level that this will affect the performance or safety of our troops, then that comes first. This is not an area for scoring cheap political points. Patriotic transgender citizens are welcome to serve in the military, but not in frontline combat roles. Endorse transgender soldiers. What really matters in a soldier is their professionalism, their loyalty, and patriotism. The idea that transgender soldiers is a bad idea is ridiculous. We should openly endorse and support all of our troops regardless of gender. I'm up for endorsing transgender soldiers. I don't feel that an individual being transgender hinders them from doing their job, and if they want to sign up to be in the military for this country, then they should be allowed to serve. Okay, so the liberals love it, the patriots don't, the conservatives don't, the youth love it. Let's continue. Our respiratory disease is still going down, still getting towards that start trigger point. Our obesity, it's getting pretty close to the start trigger point, so we might have to deal with that. I'm not quite sure on our technological stuff, skill shortage, and if we can do something to encourage people to come to the country and see if that helps. I don't know if that actually helps. Technology would have people come to the country. Telecoms industry. Technology grants. We did some stuff with technology grants. Electric car, healthcare. Okay, let's take a look at our ministers. Oh, transportation minister really is not happy with us. Why is that? He's a conservative and a parent. I'm gonna fire Gabriel Lopez. I'm sorry, Gabriel, but you gotta go. Who can we hire in transportation? I'm gonna try Gabrielle Morales. I'm gonna hire her. Erica Cruz is not happy with us. Liberal and wealthy. Yeah, let's try him out. I want to look at these ads because there was some things in here. Food tax, empty home tax, plastic bag tax, potential income. Not a lot of potential income. Capitalists won't like that. Plastic waste is a major concern of the environmentalists due to the lowest GDP. We don't want to play with the GDP. I'm looking for something that will generate money. That'll affect our GDP. We don't want to affect our GDP. We could try a plastic bag tax. Let's try a plastic bag tax. It's free to raise. It's not going to raise a lot of money. capitalists aren't thrilled, the environmentalists are thrilled. Let's do that. Yeah, plastic bag tax. Doesn't raise a lot of money, but it raises some. We're looking at smoking. This will take 8. Tobacco tax, despite failure of tobacco companies to admit it. Yeah, I read this already. This to about 8. It does give us some billions of dollars, so let's do that. We'll apply some changes. We'll raise the tax 32%. It's going to use 8 points of political capital. Who's really mad at us? Her? What's she mad about? Socialists and state employees. What do state employees want? What do state employees want? State employees seem they're pretty happy with us. Self-employed. We have nobody representing the self-employed. Who are you? You're really not happy. Liberals and socialists. Liberals. What do the liberals want? Prison regime. That was something I wanted to do. Liberals have a desire to rehabilitate prisoners to ensure they are capable of finding work and avoiding criminal activity on release. Conservatives see prison as a powerful deterrent, while prisoners are punished for what they have done. Okay, we can raise it a little bit. It's balanced right now. Okay, I'm gonna watch the crime level. Yeah, crime's going down. Balanced. If we do 3 political power. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 3 political power on this. It's gonna cost us money. It's going to cost us millions, but not billions. It'll take 4 terms to implement, and we got 2 political powers remaining. What's this? Clean energy subsidies. These capitalists are just never happy, are they? Oh, can we do intellectual property? Not by much. We could do 2. Let's do 2 of that. Apply some changes. Intellectual property rights. Let's hit that button. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, crime is down. Our GDP is okay. There is a hunger strike going on. Our budget deficit is going up. We need to do something about that. Okay, the Evangelical Alliance. Oh yeah, they're really not happy with us. Red assessment. It's gone up. So let's take a look at this. Hunger strike. A convicted terrorist has gone on a hunger strike, demanding that he be allowed visits from people thought to be associated with terrorist groups. We do not have the evidence to arrest his colleagues, and are currently banning all visits to this prisoner. But it looks like he will go through with his hunger strike threat and may well die in his cell. Should we allow visits? We might not like this man or what he stands for, but we cannot allow him to die in a cell. In doing so would reduce us to the level of terrorist, and also most certainly make a martyr out of him. Should we let him have visitors whilst in prison? Or prevent visits? You do not negotiate with terrorists. It's as simple as that. We will only perceive any negotiation or relaxation of the rules as part of our signs of weakness. If he dies in prison, then that's his decision, and we should not be concerned. Now we're going to allow visits. We've improved our rating with the religious by 15%, the liberals by 22%, and we are seen as compassionate. Crime is down, that's great. Okay, we have 18 political capital to spend. Seems like everybody's unhappy with us. What can we do? Respiratory disease is still a problem. State school is a big expenditure. State pensions, income. Should we raise the income tax a bit? Should we raise payroll tax? We did a plastic bag tax. That doesn't bring in very much. Sales tax, car tax, property tax, tobacco tax. It's only 1%. We could do another tobacco tax. Where is that tobacco? That's 8. We could do that. 8 on tobacco tax. I really want to take a look at all stuff over here. We could do club subsidies. That would lower crime and antisocial behavior. Let's do that. We'll do some youth club subsidies. We'll do it to high. How is that doing here with the parents? Parents like us, the youth like us, antisocial behavior goes down. Let's apply that. We only have 1 political capital left. What can we do for 1 political capital? Not a lot. Happiness. They're not happy with respiratory disease. Well, I can't really do anything with that. I'm trying here. We can't do any smoking campaigns, can we? Smoking campaigns? No. We don't have enough political capital for smoking campaigns. It looks like we can do competition law. Competition law is based off of trade being protected. Competition law is basically a trade-off between protecting the ideas of the free market and protecting the consumer from monopolies by encouraging competition on one side and allowing businesses to grow for the best companies to succeed. We could try that. Media monopoly goes down and self-employment goes up. Capitalist views goes up, foreign investment goes up. Let's try that. Okay, we are at the end of our 2nd term. I can't tell. Let's hit the button. We're gonna run to our election anyways. Ooh, the GDP's up. Crime is down. Poverty hasn't budged. Unemployment hasn't really budged. Oh no, we have a religion war going on. Tonight's news. We're gonna do the news headline. Another major donor abandons. They don't see us as a strong leader. Yeah, we're losing donors. We're losing our strong leader view. Speeches, we can't do that. Everybody's sort of stuck in the middle. Crime is down though. We can look at the religion war. Wars broken out in a neighboring country, causing tension along our border with them. Was it Mexico or Canada? We are seeing an influx of refugees as well as trade being stemmed. There are concerns that a conflict in such close proximity will reduce stability of our nation. Immigration's up 25%. Patriot membership is up 8%. Business confidence is down. Stability is down. And illegal immigration is up. Oh yeah, it started. So we need to deal with this. Tonight's news headline: all over the country, there are young, bright, intelligent students this year who are denied the chance to study at university. Why? The answer's simple. Those students come from poor... I thought I did grants for technology. Yeah, our budget report, things are up. The Evangelical Alliance is... yeah, they're really getting mad at us. They're really gonna hate us soon. Okay, so there is citizenship for sale. I don't want to do that. Citizenship tests. Citizenship tests are a way of ensuring that people migrating to our country have a demonstrable understanding of our cultural and history. This lessens the chance of clash of cultures for newcomers in the country and encourages integration and reassures patriotic members of society that they need not fear immigration. Let's try this. I'm gonna do 4. I'm going to apply that change. So hopefully that will help. I'm not touching military spending. What can we do? Border controls. Without some kind of checks at the borders, our country's open problem of massive illegal immigration. Some people argue that these immigrants cause crime. Others that they take their jobs away from your citizens. Border controls can be effective in reducing illegal immigration. Yeah, I want to reduce illegal immigration. I just said, hey, you can become a citizen, but I really don't want the illegal immigration. So we'll do some armed guards right there. Okay, so we've done that and that. We want to work on school things. I'm sure we still have problems with skills shortage. Can we do any sort of grants? What's this? Selective schooling, science funding. What's technology colleges? Technology colleges are specialist schools with a focus on computer literacy, biotechnology, and similar subjects. These state-run colleges receive special funding from central government in order to encourage a greater level of technological literacy among our future workforce. Yeah, let's do this. 4 political capital in this, and we need to lower something or raise a tax on something. Okay, we can't do it on tobacco. I don't know what this is. Payroll tax. We can do payroll tax. A tax levied on employers and a portion of salaries to paid employees, easy to collect and hard to avoid, but can act as a disincentive to employment. I'm gonna increase it. They're not gonna be happy, but... Okay, so this seems to be the end of our 4th term because I didn't keep a really good track. So we're going to end the episode here. Hopefully next episode I will keep better track. Thanks so much for stopping by our Crooked House. I hope you enjoyed our Democracy 4 gameplay. If you like what you saw, be sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscription button if you want to follow our future episodes. Feel free to leave a comment if you'd like, if you're enjoying the gameplay, or if you want to continue to see the series, go on. It'll really help us out. Have a great week. See you soon.